Hello and welcome to my 1% playthrough of Ancient Aliens. This is Map29, the ones behind it all, and as you can see we've got 899 monsters and no secrets. So you can tell from the kill count, this is the epic finale that we've all been waiting for. So let's hop into this tight arena. That's where we'll spend most of our time over the next, 15 minutes or so, is in tight arenas. So, BFG, just to clear a bit of space, I just want some room for manoeuvre. Managing my little horse-shaped manoeuvre, or horseshoe manoeuvre. Grabbing some cells as I go. I want some more in here, so let's grab. And then we're going to wait for the next waves to come in. There we go. And it's all about closing down your space, so use the BFG to clear yourself some room. Particularly the low health enemies like imps and pinkies. Just tidy them up a bit, and then I'm going to wait for the archviles to come in. I've got 3 shots for the archviles of my BFG. We're going to get some stealth plasma aliens actually as well, so I do want to get some more. There we go. Okay, so where are my archviles? Come on, let me in. I'll do. Okay, so that's pretty tidy. Rockets next. Oh, stay out of the way, Pinky. Health's still looking good, so I'm not going to bother. Way more health in this and ammo and stuff that you need. You're not going to run low, so don't spend time trying to refine or optimize resource pickups and things. It's not worth it. Just tidy it up as quick as you can. You can hear the stealth plasma aliens as well throwing plasma around, so just be careful with that. There's a couple of them hidden on pillars. They're a bit stationary, but they can be hard to see. And I'm not actually able to see them at the moment, but I can hear them. Wow, where are they? Okay, you can funnel stuff down here. No stealth plasma aliens. Let it all funnel in here and just take stuff down from this side. Tends to work reasonably well. Got a mega behind me if I need it, but I'm doing okay so far. Oops. Okay, just swinging over and back. Keep the rockets flowing. I say, don't spend time trying to be economical with them. There's plenty around. Okay, that was not a bad time to grab a mega. Get back into good shape. You don't need to be economical, but at the same time, I don't want to die. Okay. That could be it. Let's just have a quick run around, make sure we've gotten everything. Don't leave a kill behind. We don't really need to pick up the rockets here because we're going to get loads and loads of them in the next room. I've done a reasonable job of keeping some plasma as well. And I'm going to leave the soul sphere, don't need it. You got hung out by the bridge going up. Okay, so I think that's everything. Yeah, we've got all the stuff we need here, so let's get out. Alright, so that's the first bit. Grab your plasma. Apart from that, we're good to go. In here, I like to take down the archviles. You don't need to get crushed, but if you're not going to take them on straight away, then you need to avoid their hits. I prefer to just get them in and get them going, to be honest. So focus one side. Get the BFG going. There's 2 of them down. You know what, that went well, so I'm going to focus the other side. You can just do one side if you want and let the others get crushed. I don't mind doing both. Oh. Okay. Not perfect in that one, but alright. Now I need to make some space. So I like to go sideways, over and back across it. Get the heavy hitting stuff, as well as the imps take lots of space, so you can take them down quickly. But just keep yourself moving. And I like to swing around like this, over and back. I hit the Hell Knights because they worry me more, even though the imps take up lots of space. Yeah, we're doing well, this is fine. Taking a bit of damage there, particularly with the archvile hits. You don't need to do it that way, it's just how I did it. Alright. That's it. Let's get moving. In here, again, you get loads of resources and things as you go, so I'm being fairly cavalier. Each new section gives you a new megasphere, so you don't need to be too worried about it. Let's run through here. You can grab some stuff if you want. Grab all this, flip this switch. And wait till we see what's happening here. The ones behind it all. Oh, it looks like human scientists experimenting. And a Doom guy corpse in there with a teleporter. So, did we do this to ourselves? Is that what this is all about? Lots to read in here, but Doom guy still, this Doom guy at least, still got a job. So let's flip that. You can pick up loads of things as you go into the next section for us. Look what they're doing. What kind of experiments are going on here? Humankind has got a lot to answer for. UAC. Okay. In here, look at this. The pain states Doom guy being watched with all those scientists. And if you just see how the scientists at the back, see how they wriggle over and back once you go, the sprite needs to turn. Always interesting to look at that. All right, Archviles is the thing to watch here. We get layer and layer of new monsters coming in, so just be really careful. Keep moving. So don't worry too much about taking damage in this, if damage you do take. I'm trying to be a little bit careful here, but that section is going to lower and those mancubi are going to be in. I don't have a strategy for this, so I'm just going to run around and try and stay alive. I wanted the Archviles down, they're down, so that's enough for me. I should probably be clearing stuff out, but I'm not. So I'm just going to get running. I can actually skip that mega because we're not too bad. Try and make a little bit of space around the edges, I guess, but those walls are going to lower, we're going to get more stuff in. So this is going to be rough. As I say, don't have a strategy here. It's okay for the first, I don't know, minute or so. But then it starts getting very, very crowded, and I just can't clear monsters fast enough. So, you know what? Let's get the BFG on. Okay, I need a lot more cells than I have. And, yeah, the super shotgun is not the weapon for this part. And I should have picked up the mega armor there. My monitor just turned off and on again. That's not great. But I'm still alive. Let's get lots of cells and just keep moving. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's get more health. I'm going to keep moving just to try and path everything in towards the center a little bit. I could be using a bit of my BFG here as well, just to start to thin out. Particularly the stuff that takes loads of space. And you can get held up here really, really quickly. I don't want to do that. Oh, my monitor's turned off again. This is really not the time for a monitor to turn off. You can hear my monitor switching on and off in the background. Okay. Oh, I need health. Give me health. Okay. I also could do with some cells. You know what? It's starting to tin out a little bit. This is okay. I'll settle for that. I can move in a layer to pick up some more stuff. Ooh, okay. So we've got an Archvile around. Let's get the rocket launcher on. Like all those things are going to start taking themselves out. There's the cyber gun. This is looking pretty good. Once you get to this point, we should be pretty safe. Unless I take a Cyber Demon rocket, which is well within my skill set. This is pretty good. Oh, wow. That kill count is ticking along pretty nicely. So I could be a lot bolder with my cells here. Take the BFG out and start tidying up. But everything is helping me out here at the moment, so I'm not too pushed. You can see the kill counter ticking over and back, so we're getting stuff back in again because we've got Archviles that are resurrecting things. So I definitely want to take them out. Oops, I ran past it. Not good. Okay, I'm going to go with the BFG because I want to take out an Archvile. And I would love to see a Megasphere lying around somewhere. Okay, there's an Archvile in here somewhere. A bit too close to the center at the moment. It will get scrubbed out with all the infighting here, so I'm not overly pushed with it. And if you're really stuck on health, you can get into the middle there. If you get in there, there's lots of stuff. There's some Megasphere, that'll do. So let's take some stuff out while I got a chance. Come on, out you go. So now we're in the final rung. I haven't seen that Archvile. I suspect it's gone. I suspect it's game over for the Archvile. One more. Hey! That's all kills, all secrets. We can get in the center. This is what I was saying. There's lots of stuff in the center here if you need it. So, I don't know why. I always feel like picking that up. Look who's watching. They're still there. It's creepy. Humans can just not be trusted. Alright, let's run around the outside. We've picked up the red key. We can flip this. We've got no secrets, so we're all done. Is that it? Back into our spaceship. Warping across the galaxy again. And this should be the end of it. Oh, we're there. Hey, that's it. This one, under 10 minutes, I think that's a pretty good run. I ran this one pretty fast. I've barely practiced this, so I didn't even know how that level was going to finish there. But, you know, this is all the ones behind it all. I love the way it's set up with all the kind of rows of human scientists staring on to experiments and strange things happening, and you can imagine all the things that are going on in the background. You can imagine the who did it being the humans. We did it to ourselves at the end. We opened gateways and we created things we shouldn't have created, and it all came back to bite us in the end. Not that surprising. I've had an awful lot of fun with this one. A very straightforward kind of linear map, not a lot to keep an eye on. There's only one key in this, and it's not even like, you don't even need to be aware of it. It's just a key to open the exit door. Once everything is killed, you can get out. But you don't need to navigate this one in any particular way. It's pretty straightforward. As I say, you get loads and loads of stuff in this. We've got something like, I don't know, like 16 soul spheres. We've got 7 megaspheres, and even the backpack early on to make sure we can get fully resourced. And get set up early on and run through the map. And as I say, like, each of the different sections in this one has got a megasphere to start you off. So you're going in fully set up with the weapons, with ammo, with health, with armor, and it makes it quite fun. But each of the different sections is quite slaughtery in a way. Like, they're pretty tight spaces to get closed down with just large numbers of monsters. So it's easy to see where the 899 kills in this one comes from. But it's quite fun to work through it as well. I didn't have any great difficulties with this one, I have to say. So I think, like, definitely my movement has improved a lot since I started practicing and working through all the WADs that I'm working through. I didn't find any of the spaces particularly difficult, except the last space. So I did die in the last space, but I've been playing this one for something like 40 minutes and I'm already through it. So it's definitely not been even close to the most challenging ones. But that last area, if things get on top of you and all the monsters start closing in on you, suddenly it's game over. Like, you can't get to health. Even if there's 16 megaspheres lying around somewhere, you're not going to get to them in time, and your game will be over. But there is that funny point in it where you're running along and suddenly it starts to thin a little bit, and you realize you're through the difficult part of that last arena. And once it starts narrowing down, you can circle strafe around, all the monsters start taking each other out, and once it thins up a bit, you can turn around with the BFG and just tidy up the rest of it. So I've had loads and loads of fun with this one. This is the last big map. I think the next one is just, you know, kind of atmospheric kind of final map with no kills or anything like that. But this has been a great little climax to the whole thing. There's another brilliant one by Skillsaw, and I just love how each of the episodes has moved along, and here we're finding out the big reveal at the end about where it's all come from and what it is. I don't know if the way I look at it is the right way or the way it was intended. It's just how I see the maps, and I've quite enjoyed that. So this one has been an awful lot of fun for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed it too, and I'll see you in the next one. This is the final fight, and this is rough as hell, as you can imagine. So let's get in here, immediately targeted by archviles. So you're a bit overpowered with health and stuff in here as well. Just start taking stuff down, particularly archviles. But mainly in this bit, you just want to kind of survive. Alright. Sturdy old archvile, didn't want to go down. So we're going to reveal a layer of this at a time. So next one's revealed, we can get out. You know what, I'm going to grab the mega. There's plenty of health around, don't die. This gets pretty tough though, because we're going to get more and more monsters in. I don't have a strategy for this. I tend to kind of think that clearing off one section to give yourself a bit of space is probably a good idea, but I don't actually know. So I'm just going to hang around one space here and start taking stuff down. And then we'll do a lot of running around. Whoa, okay, cyber. And I'm down. Okay, that didn't last long. I haven't practiced this section, but I'm not going to. I'm going to try this a couple of times before I get into practicing. Just see how it goes.